My name is Rosa Rankin-Gee and my novella is called The Last Kings of Sark. Well, I knew I'd already written short stories, and I knew because I loved André Gide. He wrote lots of récits before he wrote his first novel, and I knew that I wanted to go through the same process, and I wanted to start with a novella, a kind of an achievable form perhaps. And so I decided upon that, and then the chance of going to Sark reared its head, and I thought that an island was the perfect setting for a small, self-contained form. And I went to Sark and I took pages and pages of notes, and then I moved to Paris to write the novella. And it so happened that the prize came about at the same time, and it was a wonderful accompaniment to have. It held my hand throughout the process of writing, and now I've won the prize, which is just wonderful. Listen, I'm very unprecious about how I write. I can write in cafes, I can write on trains. I wrote most of the novel working in an office as a kind of a pseudo receptionist. So I was opening the door, making coffees for people, and I had a computer. I think potentially my style is affected by the way in which we operate today. I have an internet window open with 8 different windows, and I'm kind of flicking between so many different things and writing at the same time, and potentially that affects the style. But I would say it's just I write as lines come to me. I cycle. Often my best lines come to me when I'm cycling. You know, because I'm suddenly, oh right, I'm going to put it like that. And when I cycle, people are scared of me because I'm frowning, because I'm concentrating so much. But I don't know, it's all a learning curve, and they're all new skills and new ways of doing things. And I had my Eurostar books, and then my father rips out an advert from the TLS and says, Rosa, Shakespeare & Co. is doing a prize for the novella in Paris. So it was that was greatly fortuitous. Finding out I was on the long list was incredible, and then the short list was just the greatest joy, and my friends took me out for a meal on the canal, and it was wonderful. It's just, as I said, it has lent structure to the whole process of writing, and I really do feel it's held my hand the whole way. It really has. Well, I think this is not a prize to be taken lightly. All of us are quite young writers, actually. I mean, in the scheme of writers. I'm only 24 years old, but I don't want to rest on any laurels that I may have been given tonight. I know that my novella requires a lot of work, and it's work I want to do, and work I will be excited and happy to do. And I want to move from a novella to a novel, and I don't want to let anyone down. We've been given a great opportunity, and I would like to run with it and do the prize and Shakespeare & Co. and Paris possibly justice.